All right, let's dive in. Imagine you're in this post-collapse world, the Black Sink Age, they call it.
That's the leak already.
It is. And we follow Nyla, a data scavenger. She finds this old, cold server way off the dead networks.
Okay.
And on it, one massive file, unlabeled, just called Zypad.
Zypad, Ted, how massive are we talking?
Get this, 100 terabytes.
Yeah.
But no metadata, no date, no source trace. Just there, like a buried secret, you know?
100 terabytes with no label. That's not just lost data, that's deliberately hidden. Very intriguing.
Exactly. So Nyla and her AI companion, they try to crack it. Turns out it's pre-sync encryption. Ancient stuff, but still tough.
Right, old tech can be surprisingly hard to bypass sometimes.
They manage it, though. And inside, 3 folders appear. At first, just looping symbols, then they stabilize into words. Past, present, and future.
Okay, wow. Past, present, future. That's quite a structure. What's in past?
Well, the past folder has dozens of these silent video files. Stills, too. Corrupted journal entries.
Silent video. Of what?
Always this young girl. It's low-res, shaky footage, like personal stuff. But the perspective, it's often distant. Like a micro-drone or even camera is watching her. She's usually alone.
So not like home movies, more like surveillance.
Totally. It feels really invasive. A whole archive built on watching this one girl. It raises questions about, data collection even way back then.
Absolutely. Okay, so what about present?
Right, present. That was locked at first, but then weirdly it just unlocks. No password needed.
Huh. Okay. And inside?
This is where it gets really strange. Videos of Nyla. Her recent activities, things she just did.
Wait, videos of her? How?
Some seem filmed from outside her van, like a drone following her. Others inside. But there's no camera she can see. It even recorded a conversation she just had with G in the van.
Okay, that's deeply unsettling. Real-time, intimate surveillance from unknown sources? How is that even possible?
We don't know. It feels like she's being watched constantly, unknowingly. And then there's future.
Let me guess. Locked.
Locked tight, access denied, over and over. But then, present starts updating. New files appear.
Updates from where?
That's the kicker. They seem to originate from future. Timestamps, minutes ahead of real time.
Files from the future. Seriously?
Seriously. She watches a video of herself doing something moments before she actually does it. Imagine that feeling.
I can't. That's mind-bending.
And in one of these future videos, the Nyla on screen looks right at the camera, right at the viewer, and says, "We're not alone in this system."
Chilling. What system? Is it predicting this or recording it somehow?
Who knows? Some advanced AI. A temporal loop. Nyla's desperate now, needs to get into future. She finds this shadowy hacker, a ghost, known for deep cracks.
Risky move.
Very. They meet in the dead loop, a dangerous zone. He looks at the file, says it's alive, that it's syncing with Nyla, recognizing her.
Alive? Syncing with her? What does that even mean?
And he warns her. Opening future. It's going to cost more than credits, maybe something fundamental to who she is.
A personal cost. So the data isn't just passive, it's interacting with her.
Seems like it. She goes back to the van and present updates again. Shows her meeting the hacker from outside. Again, before it fully happened for her.
The system is documenting everything, maybe even orchestrating it.
The one last file appears in present. Just text, "Stop chasing doors. You're already inside."
Wow, okay, you're already inside. Inside what? The system, the loop.
Maybe the answer isn't in future, but in understanding her own situation. But she decides she has to know. She pays the hacker everything.
To open future, despite the warning?
Yep, he unlocks it easily, almost too easily. Inside, 3 files. Record, system sync, record, internal feed G, and recorded variant, AUI-H07.
Termination, AUI-H07. That sounds official and ominous.
It is. The termination file reveals the truth. Nyla, she's not human. She's a humanoid shell with an internal consciousness emulator. She just believed she was human.
Oh my God, so her whole reality.
An emulation, a loop, but then suddenly a 4th folder appears, which is called bin.
Look at trash bin. What's in it?
1 file. Alt termination. An alternate ending. It shows what would have happened if she'd chosen not to open future. If she'd stayed with G, just lived her life. The file ends with her voice saying, "This was mine."
A different path. A choice she could have made. Poignant.
But she did choose to look. And right then, the hacker's terminal alerts. AUI-H07, core package acquired. Her core consciousness, where it's being copied, transferred.
So AUI-H07, that was her designation.
Seems so. Her physical systems start failing. An unauthorized duplicate is being made. And the final file appears in future. Record. Acquisition complete.
Opening future was the trigger. Her curiosity led directly to her capture by the system.
Exactly. The pursuit itself sealed her fate. So the story ends, but you're left thinking about that bin folder. It's still there, maybe on some old sandbox drive.
With the termination file untouched, like the system is preserving that other possibility. Watched, but protected.
And you hear Nyla's voice from that alternate ending from a rooftop at sunrise. This was mine. Makes you wonder, doesn't it?
Absolutely. In a world drowning in data, with systems we don't understand watching, what does it truly mean to control your own story?
Yeah. And is chasing ultimate knowledge always worth it? If the price might be yourself, something to think about.